seabirds, they play a key role in keeping our marine environment healthy.
Seabirds are very important as indicator species for our oceans.
I love the idea that they can travel so far for their wintering grounds and then come back here every year.
And they can also have massive economic benefits. You just need to think of somewhere like Rathlin Island with people coming there to go and look at the seabirds.
Unfortunately, we've witnessed really drastic declines in seabird populations. Some of these species, they really are on the brink. In Northern Ireland, we're really lucky that we get a wide variety of seabirds that call our shores home. This can be incredible species, very iconic like the puffin, but also a really beautiful variety of tern species.
One of the nicknames for a tern is a sea swallow. I love terns because for such a small bird, they are quite magnificent. They are very graceful with a long tails and very streamlined body. They are doing long migrations. They come back every year. They are just beautiful to look at.
And I guess I just love terns because they're a very accessible species. You do see them in our more urban environments. You'll see them in Belfast, in the Lagan, and they're a real sign of kind of spring, summer, so it's always a delight to see them coming back to our shores.
Terns as ground nesting birds, they face a lot of challenges from disturbance, increasing sea level, predation. So on Blue Circle Island, we are really trying to create a safe habitat for them.
Blue Circle Island and Swan Island and Larne Lough are RSPB owned nature reserves. So we're supporting a large number of the breeding terns in Northern Ireland through direct conservation measures.
Blue Circle is a very remarkable place. This is a man-made island. 50 years ago, RSPB had an idea of improving breeding habitat for terns at Larne Lough, and the quarry used essentially what was dredging waste material, and they started depositing it in the middle of the loch. And that's how the island was created. Now Blue Circle Island is a very important colony for many breeding seabirds. This year has not been great, but we have still over 600 pairs of sandwich terns and over 1,500 pairs of black-headed gulls. We put up electric fences to keep predators out. We are doing regular biosecurity monitoring to check for any rat incursion. We provide special boxes for roseate terns. Unfortunately, the only breeding pair of roseate terns in Northern Ireland have not come back this year. However, we are hopeful for next year. That's why we are preparing habitat for them. We also have color ring scheme on Blue Circle Island, and every summer a group of us is putting special color rings on terns.
To find out more about where they're going in the winter time, how many of them return to breed at Larne Lough, how long they live. And we've had an amazing response to that from around the world. The pattern seems to be that the sandwich terns all gather in the Irish Sea in the early autumn, and then a lot of our sandwich terns are being reported in places as far away as Namibia, which was quite an eye-opener.
So I think it's really evident that we're feeling some of these species, but what's also evident is when we take action for our seabirds, they can bounce back really quickly. So on the policy side of things, we work closely with our team here on the ground, with our conservation scientists, with our rangers, and they will tell us and give us all the information on how seabirds are doing, what we can do to really support and boost population numbers. We then take that information and package it up and communicate it to our coastal users, also those decision makers, so they can apply what we know and make sure that they're making decisions that have nature at the heart of them. What Northern Ireland really needs now is an ambitious, practical seabird conservation strategy. What we need to see from that is species-specific recovery plans, quite literally a turn of the tide for some of these species.
I feel very positive of the future of seabirds in Northern Ireland. I think there is still a lot of work that we need to do. However, if we keep looking for a safe habitat for them, the birds will do their thing and they will come in large numbers.
Yeah, I do have hope, because you can see when things are done for them that they can bounce back. This island is relatively new and they just took to it immediately.
When you see them coming back to our shores, you know there's brighter days ahead, and hopefully by taking some of those actions to save seabirds, it'll be brighter days ahead for our tern populations here as well. Our shores are globally important for many seabirds, and at RSPB NI, we aim to protect these vulnerable species for future generations. If you'd like to help our native seabirds, please join us in raising your voice as part of Northern Ireland's Seabird Conservation Strategy public consultation. For more details on how to ensure your voice is heard, please visit our website or social media pages.